Hi guys, it's your girl Ray to Design and welcome back to my Michelle Obama Memories and More series. Oh my gosh, I am super excited. Today is Saturday, so of course Michelle Obama announced on her Instagram earlier today that we need to shout out an independent bookstore that we will be supporting, and today we're going to support Kept Secret bookstore out in Houston. So y'all, I'm in Katy. I at least have like a 30 some minute drive and they close at 6. So I need to go ahead and wrap this intro up so we can be on our merry way. As y'all already see, I done prepped my hair and found me a nice warm outfit because it is cold and it's a rainy Saturday here. But I am super excited. I feel good, feel excited about supporting bookstore. So I'm being very intentional today on this small business Saturday. Okay, so let's see what books we are going to grab and add it to our collection. In the meantime, we are going to take a magazine because y'all already know the routine. So we're going to take a magazine to this bookstore so we can talk about it and see what's inside to help guide us in this episode of My Michelle Obama Memories and More. So let's grab a magazine from the collection. Alrighty. Okay, I think we should screen this. Ebony, It Factor, 25 women who make us sit up and take notice, honey. Right on brand with what's going on and what she has been sharing on her IMO podcast. All right, let's go. Baby, why I just passed a sign saying Beaumont? This is what you call a dedicated creator.
Stay in the left 2 lanes and go past this exit.
Because those who know the route to Katy, Texas to Houston, why did I just pass a sign say Beaumont? I be cracking up with myself because, baby, I be so dedicated and just cruising in the streets of Texas to get the content and bring y'all along the way. I be that serious. You gotta be dedicated because, first off, who's driving all the way from Cape to film when you can have all of that done?
Take exit 769C onto McKee Street toward Hardy Street. Then take the first left onto Hardy Street.
But we're almost there. Y'all hear what the GPS say. Woo, the weather feels so good. It is gonna rain soon, but I did look at the weather. I should be home way before.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Hardy Street. Then turn left onto Providence Street.
All right, Providence, coming. I think this like close to the Bureau. Oh, St. Arnold's. I think there's something close to St. Arnold's brewery place. This is what this feels like. But I'll catch y'all when I get there. Yeah, this is exactly what this looked like. This area looked like St. Arnold's area. I was just down here with Frost Bank. Boy, I tell you, I am too funny.
Turn left onto Providence Street.
Y'all, I done made it just in time. I done drove up here. I told y'all I had at least 30 minutes. They're closing soon. I'm about to grab a chocolate chip cookie. And baby, we gonna be on our merry way. Oh my God, look at the art. The plants. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Coffee and flour. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, y'all. A big chocolate chip cookie at that. Hey guys, I have made it to my seat, and Kamala Harris has inspired me to check out this spot because when she came on her 107 days book tour, shortly after, she met up with young folks, and that kept secret, which is no secret no more, it's already out. So here it is, Small Business Saturday. I came literally about 40 minutes away to finally come see this spot that was inspired by her. And as y'all can see, I'm in the exact spot she is. And if y'all notice in the photo which I post, I came literally about 40 minutes away to finally come see this spot that was inspired by her. And as y'all can see, the art is behind me where she exactly was sitting at. Right here. Which I'm about to not talk to anybody, but enjoy this magnificent big chocolate chip cookie. Oh my gosh. I'll see y'all in the next video, but in the meantime, be sure that y'all support a small business store this Saturday. Bon appetit. Thank you so much. That was delicious. It was sauce and gravy and a suggestion warmed up.
How do you like latte?
Oh, it was good. It was different, honestly, because it balanced out with sugar.
Yeah.
So,
It has more of a floral.
because I'm not a coffee drinker, this is like my second coffee for the year. So,
How do you do?
it's good only because of the sweet that I had. So, it's different. I'm not a coffee drinker because I want to get used to having caffeine and then I have to down for the purposes. So, get down drinking just because it balanced out what I have. I give it a 10 because the cookie is already sweet.
Yeah.
So, balancing it out, it did not clash because
Something a little bit like more balanced. Not too bitter, but like
yeah. I think it's like, it was definitely something that I could manage, but other than that, like if I had two sweets, one would have to go because I'm not a really sweet person, but if I do take it out of me in the class, I don't think it's too rich. So I think your suggestion that you gave me today is 10 out of 10. But something that I don't do, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing stuff differently. And trying,
like
yes,
very
and just try something different. So I'm allowing the person that I talk to give me the suggestion. Because I've never really done like, oh yeah, give me a strawberry rose. Did you say you get a strawberry rose latte? I've never heard of it. 2 weeks ago I tried it. Matcha espresso with strawberry or something. And I was like, I've never heard of that until he suggested it. And it was really good. So I'm allowing someone else to do it because of me. I'll stand about it.
absolutely. No.
I was saying about it.
Same. I will stay in a box, but like when I go to places and I know somebody like is really passionate about what they do, or like for instance, like give me what you want. Because at the end of the day, these women are artists, and you know, I like to believe that an artist knows the best, and you're gonna create from your heart every time that you
And
create.
everybody has a unique way of telling the story, but it's like, hey, because I was doing like, oh, you said strawberry roll, it's just because I love strawberry. So when you leave the strawberry, I'm like, okay, I feel safe, you know what I mean? So, because I'm an artist myself, I'm a graphic designer, and I love this.
I love that you really get out of your space and you like break through these boxes.
Yeah, and it's very scary in a sense, but it's like I love it because it allowed me to grow as a person. I get to meet new people. You know when you look this guy when we got finished, I turned around and said, I hope I was not going to disturb you or anything. Do you know when he got finished, he said, what is the videos for? So I began to tell him. And I said, you want to subscribe? I was on YouTube and my playlists and all of that stuff up. He was like, yeah, I subscribe to you, so he followed my Instagram that. You know when his bio? Do you know he's a USA vegetable officer?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so I looked at his profile, I'm like, wait, what? So that's the unique about coming out of my comfort zone. I don't know who I would meet. So the fact that because when he walked off, he had USA. Oh, you know Simone Biles?
Yeah.
She and I have mutual best friends, and I met her and we have hung out and everything. He's part of the UST professional officer.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yes. So I'm like, me either. And I was like, what's your name? And that's how he figured Core Blue from High School Music. It's like, I did that cloud. And he did introduce me as, oh yes, he was about training. I went to his profile because he followed me on Instagram. I was like, oh my God, every time, because when I went to Kamala's bookstore that same day, I was in the community as a brand ambassador for my own matter, so I couldn't meet her. But the most
I didn't even know she was here. And every day is very different. Because even today, I was making somebody a coffee, and I looked up, and it's like 0 from Most City. So,
oh, most of the girls,
yeah,
right? You know, they were trying to really?
Really? And I'm like,
Today?
Yeah, today.
Oh my freaking God.
Like, right when I got into work, and I'm like, are you serious?
It's crazy. Most City gone from Missouri City. Oh my God.
Right.
Oh, I love it. I take care of my friend said you're not a Houstonian until I learned Most City gone. So I went home, so I'm like, because when I went out partying with them, this song comes on and you come in, I'm like, what are they rapping? Oh my God, I love this. What is this?
And you gotta know.
And then there's like, oh, it's Most City gone, add to your playlist. And if you don't know this, then you gotta be Houstonian. 16 days, I've been here a decade. I transferred as a college student, got my degree and certificate in graphic design, and I've been branding and blogging and just put myself out there. But along the way, I have met magnificent people. I love Houston so much. It's like
so crazy. And it's only getting better. Like, I feel like we're still at the beginning of life.
and I'm glad because I want to just roll with it because I've been here a decade. I never heard this place until I saw Kamala. I'm like a secret place. And then funny how you say I didn't know she was here. I said, well, shoot, it's called it's kept secret. So I love how on brand it was, but I'm like, he kept this out here secretly. And I'm like, look, here's Jonathan. Does he know this was a U.S. boxer over here just reading?
And you know what's crazy? You can like after I close, and he's like, can I just like read real quick? And I'm like, of course, the spaces, like, it's not my space. I don't think it's anybody's space. It belongs to the community.
Yeah.
I like when people come in like after hours and just do their thing because I would love to if there was a space that I could appreciate other than home. So yes,
Because sometimes when we come out of our comfort zone, we can see the word differently. We can read or we can comprehend much better. Sometimes, of course, we can be able to read it, but sometimes the mind is a better space in order to connect with it. Because I'm not a reader, but I have learned that I'm a distracted reader. So a good music playlist, or if I'm listening to an audio and still doing my things, I would probably sit still. I'm like, I just love it. And I'm like, one of the reasons why I was drinking coffee, I'm like, Rachel on caffeine is scary.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not trying to I'm like, I don't know if I can jump and I want to clean up or, you know what I'm saying, on some caffeine and stuff. So I'm a little scared, and I'm like, I'm easing into it just every now and then, but just come up with a box. And I'm like, this just validates why it's so good to me. Because you don't never know who you a zero box or something like, first time. So I was sitting right, I'm like,
and I actually wanted to talk to him before he left. So it's crazy. I just want to cross the street real quick.
Oh, okay.
When I came back, I was like, oh, everybody's gone. What is it?
No, I was like, I gotta pay for my things. So I was like, I thought you just clicking up in the back of that way right here. And I was like,
Oh wow! Everybody, and I come in, I'm like, oh, Steve's gone, but Rachel's here.
I was like,
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I love it. And so I said, I got Airbnb. It's a private now because of piano. So I'm
We're
like,
getting closer.
closer. And I'm loving the process. And even with my mind, like, okay, why I'm not there, I'm like, I want to take all this steps. Like, I want, when I get to that milestone, know how hard it took me to get there and things like that. Because nothing comes easy. And as a graduate, I have been going to grade or somebody who's doing it, I can't do it.
And nobody's gonna do it for you.
Yes, you have to climb all the bridges alone, and people that you meet along the way will mean more to you than somebody randomly will say, oh, I'm just trying to just for the heck of it. But now I'm like, okay, Stephen was my 850 subscribers.
And now you have a place to pin that. You have a,
Yes, and I visually put all that together. I connected dots. And remember how I said, can you please take pictures and stuff? Go back to what I was saying. I couldn't meet her. And so glad I didn't see the meeting read because I was the face of my manager for over 6,000 people. And I'm like, I'm not strong enough to like buy a ticket because you was dedicated to and breathe. It would have been very disgusting to choose Kamala meet and greet over something you already had agreed to. So I was like, well, you know what, God, I'm gonna make a way for me to meet her when it's time. Oh, she talks about this community in here. So I'm like, that would be nice to, you know, skip them to meet her, and then she finds out about it. It's like, okay, you gotta do better than that when you're a leader. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I was very mature about it. So when I did my community work with them, I just went a little early. But the significant happened at the event. She ended up acknowledging me on the second row, like I was saying, oh my God, Mom, you look good, Kamala. And then I wish her happy early birthday. She was like, thank you, sweetie. I would have never walked in there and Kamala's gonna talk to me tonight. The whole way there, I documented kind of a manifestation storyteller.
Absolutely.
And the way I documented the way her book was is visually. And I was talking on my way there how she showed up in my dream on the seat of the gas station. And I'm like, guys, are you telling me that I'm gonna meet her? I don't know how I'm gonna meet her because, like I said, I was gonna be a community event and things like that. So on top of that, by her announcing a couple of pages in the video, I'm like, that's good enough for me.
Absolutely. And it's like, God puts us in these positions because, we knock on that door, and you gotta keep knocking on those doors and moving in the direction that you want to move in, because He's gonna open it for you.
Yes, and He's not gonna open up the way we envision, but He's gonna give us signs that we're on the right track and things like that. And it's almost like you were just there at the event, because what you just said is what she said, you gotta knock that door down. She said how the young girl at the restaurant, her husband was there, she wrote the number on the receipt and trusted her husband to bring the receipt to her. The little girl was working tonight and she wanted to come and thank her for, encouraging her for X, Y, and Z on her pathway. And she wrote her number. Kamala said she called the number and talked to the girl, and in their conversation on the phone, she invited her to the graduation. So Kamala was like, shoot your shot. You never know what it was going to be. So I shot my shot at the book event, not knowing that she would respond. Because you can easily be yelling. Sometimes they respond to the audience, sometimes they don't. So I was just waiting for them to find a moment, because I'm a graphic designer and I make my own custom t-shirts for events I go to. And I was like, it's going to be dark. So I was like, well, the only way that I feel like she hear me when the crowd is quiet, there's going to be a way that I can yell and just hope that she responds. And so those times she did, it responded, and I'm like, perfect timing. You gotta think on your feet and shoot your shot, because you just never know what's gonna happen when you shoot your shot.
Absolutely, and I admire that so much, because it's like, I think sometimes I can put myself in that box, and it can get like overwhelming, meeting so many people and like being in the center. I'm gonna go for this, but sometimes you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even think about it. Like, oh, today's gonna be like scary or whatever. No, you just gotta go in there.
Because it's scary, because my mind always like that, because I'm like, do I look cringe? Do I look crazy? Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? But you basically gotta be the Lulu until it comes true if you wanna be down that
Fortune
path.
favors the bold.
Yes, because if not, how you gonna know something that you shooting for is gonna work? Like, okay, it worked this time, let me go a new angle. And you heard what I said, how all the ways that I wanted to become did not work out. But it worked out the way God intended it. On top of that,
Because you didn't give up. You
you
can't
give up.
I'm
like, okay, this can work. Oh my God, because I didn't realize that I had bought the ticket that it landed on the same day of the community. In my mind, the calendar, I thought October 4th landed on a Monday. I said, oh cool. I kid you not, I was in mid-shower, and I said, I'm gonna book myself, which is normally don't happen. I'm a good organizer. I get out the shower, mid-shower, I was like, don't tell me that Kamala's book tour is on the same Saturday. And I was just panicking. I'm like, you know what? Like, how am I gonna do this? So I gave the school.
And it's just a test too. Because like you said, it's like you never double book yourself, and that means you're a very self-aware person. And it's like, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe everything that happens is intended to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. And you double booking yourself is insane. So the fact that like this is God's test, like how committed are you to your journey?
I love how you just put that. I kept saying it in a way, but I love how you broke it down. That, you know what, that was a test, because I knew in my right mind if I would have saw meet and greet. But you know what I did? I actually called Ticketmaster, like, do they have meet and greets and stuff? Because I started seeing people in Houston saying, we're gonna be meeting Kamala, but I'm like, why is it wasn't showing on my screen, meet and greet? But I went the extra mile. I called. I'm like, they're like, well, she doesn't offer here. It's not here. So I was like, Okay, so like, you know what? Let me stop pushing the issue because I don't want to see that on the add-on and then now I can add it because you know, if you got to see a meet and greet, you got to get there early than the actual show to meet them. And I said that's gonna cut at the time for me to be at the event because you know how Texas how big it is. You gotta get dressed, come here, meet the mid-track, woo woo. And I'm just like, you know what? That's a good test that God would have said, okay, I'm gonna test you a little bit and see if you're gonna be committed to your community. And next time you don't even have to think twice or pick either or. He gonna make it where you could be at both at the solid time. And I said, I just love the way the Lord does it. And on top of that, there was a tourist from New York flew in at this event. I didn't get a chance to get come to sign. Oh my gosh, y'all, I done made it to the after spot since going to Kept Secret, but look who I done ran into.
Hi.
Yes, state your name.
I'm Leah. I'm studio assistant here at Sandman.
Yes.
And I'm also an artist. My Instagram is Leah's World.
Okay.
We're here.
Yes, so tell me a little bit about it. I'm gonna pan the camera.
Yes, so here is the art gallery part of it. These are all residents of our residency program.
Oh my gosh.
We house residents for a year and allow them to showcase their work. So
Yeah.
here's a glimpse of everything. So this is Ball Kitty. It's a portion of Sandman Studios. If you didn't know already, there are 3 brothers that are in collaboration for Sandman. There's a photo studio, there's a wine bar, cafe, and this, which is a nightclub.
Yeah. I'm loving the architect and the art and the vibe. It's giving me vintage and
Sandman specializes in good art.
God.
It's all black owned.
Black on, yeah. Well, now we're talking now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love all of my gosh. Well, baby, y'all know I'm going to take y'all on the tour, and y'all heard her. I'm going to drop her Instagram because I will be following as well. And she told me I could just do my little thing because, baby, I only got about 20 minutes at that. So we'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Well, as y'all see, I am at the location where I brought my magazine to enjoy. The reading room, black on. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look what we got. Okay. Okay. Baby, we got a whole collection over here. Y'all heard what it said? Black art reference. Get with it. Iconic home. Y'all come check this place out. I'm just doing it briefly, but baby, they give you enough time to come show you what's up. Ooh, I am loving this. And that's all. Y'all come back down here. Okay. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh, right? All right, guys, we only came here for one reason, and that is to find a nice, cozy spot to read a magazine for my collection. And as y'all see, I have brought the Ebony magazine that was issued in 2009. Yes. The It Factor, 25 women who make us sit up and take notice. Honey, I've been taking notice, honey, since 2008. And this was issued out a year later. So, yeah, this is the issue from July, August 2009. All right, take a look. It's in the magazine. Oh, wow. Let's see what page she is on. Okay, they said the It Factor stars on 66. All right, so. Okay, it said the It Factor, 25 women who make us sit up and take notice. Naomi Campbell, Jennifer Hudson, then we got the one and only Michelle Obama. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I'm always on brand with the colors. Look at the magazine. Look at the colors in the sofa. Look at it. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm in your way to take photos.
You have a beautiful voice too.
Really? Oh my
Yes,
God!
you do.
Thank you.
I haven't listened to you. You have a very, very beautiful voice.
Oh, do you mind subscribing to my YouTube channel?
Of course, I do.
Oh my God, what's your name?
Irene. It's like
Irene?
green.
Irene?
No, it's Irene. Yeah, it's
Pleased
like
to meet you.
green.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
What's your YouTube channel?
Rachel Designs with an S. Immediately when you see me, you're gonna see the RD mirrored.
Rachel Designs.
Yes. Do you see it? I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and you're the third person subscribing to my channel.
Designs?
Yeah, it's Rachel RACHEL and then Designs.
Is it an R going backwards?
Yes, the mirror, RD mirror
you.
backwards. That's me. Oh my God.
What are you doing right now?
So I started a new series on YouTube called My Michelle Obama Memories and More. I've been looking for a defining moment to finally start this series where I share my archive of the Obamas. I have been following them since I was 16 years old. So she released her latest book called The Look, and way before she released the book, I used to mimic some of her outfits and things like that, and I'm like, I have just been prolonging my time to really show my archive, and I was like, you know what, let me just dive in it, where I just go to different places to film and get in the groove of revisiting all of these magazines through the adult lens, because I got this when I was in high school, so now I'm revisiting some of the stuff was said in magazines and books. So that's what I'm doing. So it's Small Business Saturday, so I wanted to come to like a bookstore and kind of support and do things like that.
Oh, I know, that's so cute.
Oh,
I like
thank
that a
you.
lot. I like that you've been following her.
Thank you
I
so
know
much.
you follow Jackie from probably a long while. And it's good to know someone who's following her.
Yes, so I call myself the Obama enthusiast, to where, you know, share these archive and share us on a platform where I think I have not found an Obama enthusiast, so I'm trying to be that person. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I haven't ran into it. Yes. So I thank you so much for telling me that and feedback.
I love your voice.
Have a good night.
Bye, you too.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it from them. And we got us a new subscriber. I'm headed home. Safe travels. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Baby. I am loving this journey. I just be meeting them people along the way, honey. But let's get on back to Katy, Texas, honey. Woo. I am pleased with how everything turned out here with my people, representing my people. I'll see y'all in Katy.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left onto Millam Street.
I made it back home safe, and shout out to God for holding up the rain that I read in the forecast as I spontaneously decided to go down to Houston to go to the place called Kept Secret, inspired by Kamala Harris, Real Today. And yeah, back in October, I did see that she had visited this place, but I didn't think to add it to my list until she recapped it for Small Business Saturday. I want to back to Kept Secret though, just to thank Jonathan for his amazing customer service. Like literally, it felt like we knew each other. We were just there, as you can see prior to this clip here, how we would just bouncing off each other's energy, talking about God and how he wanted to share what he felt when I walked into Kept Secret, and how he doesn't believe in coincidence, but how, you know, he did not hold back on what he wanted to share with me. So shout out to you, Jonathan, if you're watching this video, because you literally validated what I have been feeling, seeing, praying about, and I just want to say thank you so much for lending an ear to all of the manifestation stories and my beautiful journey leading up to coming all the way to Kept Secret. And y'all, I do want to say the unplanned vlogs usually are my best vlogs. So I also want to share that I really did not know that Kept Secret was not a book place. So when I walked in there, I'm asking Jonathan, like, where's the books? I'm here to support. I was inspired by Kamala Harris, by, you know, coming to see what this place is all about and whatnot. Only, you know, to find out it is a coffee shop. Now, granted, I did see a couple of books on the bench area, but it's more so like a spot where you can grab flowers for your family and friends, come grab a coffee, get a little bite to eat, but at the same time, build community and whatnot. But this will happen when you don't do your research and whatnot before getting to the place. So I know I confused the heck out of him. And I was more confused, but he was so nice to explain exactly what it was and told me, you know, he didn't even know that Kamala was coming to the spot. And I was like, well, very on brand, right? Because Kept Secret. So it was so interesting how it all played out in the end. And now I know Kept Secret is not a bookstore, but of course you can bring your own book there and enjoy the great music in the background while you read page to page. But he did take me to the spot that's next to them, which was the reading room. So I did get a chance, as you see prior, to go and drop in after, you know, finishing up at the Kept Secret, because even though it didn't turn out to be a bookstore, I was still determined to support a small business and see what it was all about in the end. So there was a whole purpose, obviously, was to go there support. So it didn't turn out to be exactly what I thought it was, but it was even better. So more than I even imagined, to be honest. So I'm so grateful that, you know, both spots were still open, and I just learned a little bit more about both small businesses in Houston. So yeah, if y'all like this vlog and came this far, I do encourage you guys to check out both of those two spots, because the customer service is definitely 10 out of 10. Be inquisitive, ask questions, build community. You may meet a new friend that will be willing to continue to follow you on your journey. And you may meet a Jonathan. So yeah, all right guys, this was such an amazing experience today, and just cannot wait to the next video where we go check out a new spot and take a new item from our Obama archive. Till then, stay blessed, inspired, and continue to follow along on this amazing journey. Until then, continue to smile, inspire, create, work towards your dreams, come out of your comfort zone, get in the community, and you may meet some new people. All right? I cannot wait to create the next episode for our My Michelle Obama Memories and More series. Like, share, and comment, and tell a friend as well.